So, hello everyone, it's time for Kaisen episode 22, season 1, right? So, yeah, first, episode 22. What's happening now? I don't know. The baseball episode, that was a really good episode. I mean, I said that, I love those. I said every time, but I love those, like, sport, power things, right? It wasn't enough of that. I mean, the witch is kind of flying around, Mickey Mouse. It's Mickey Mouse, he's the. There was no, boogie, yeah, that could have been fun for baseball. That was a really fun episode. I guess now then, we're getting into a new arc, right? So I don't know how to say here really. It's a watching it, yeah. I guess it's a new arc, new bad guys maybe. I don't know, some new minor arc. I mean, it's not that many episodes left. So either we're gonna have a hard time seeing them, getting a new arc and actually finishing a new arc, right? So it might just be like the entrance of a new arc, next arc, and then it's like, read the manga, right, to get more, probably. So anyway, let's have watching it, so 3, 2, 1, and go. But it also might do a very short arc, like a filler arc, perhaps, some kind of like, kind of casual fan service episode when he's hanging out, go to the beach, onsen episode! I don't know, but I think it's probably gonna start a new arc, and then, it's like, probably gonna, they probably won't finish it. Would be my guess. Because I think it's like 3-4 episodes left after this. We can take it after the opening if you want an episode or. But yeah, some delinquent guy's gonna get it. It's opening a video. Okay, let me check. I'm gonna check how many episodes there are left of the season. Because it differs per anime. Let's see here. I think I have one of the. Let's see. 24 episodes. So yeah, so that's 3 more. This is the third last episode then. Penultimate next week then, okay. Yeah, so 3 episodes with this one. So clearly it's very unlikely to have like a whole arc in that. 3 episodes left. Yeah. I think in most animes it's about 3 episodes left now. Attack on Titan has 3 episodes left. Slime has also 3 episodes left. But I know it's the second part of that. Musketeers only has 2 episodes left. But that also the second part, so. The Stone has 2 episodes left. Yeah, so most animes now have 1 or 2. 2 for R0. And Horimiya has. So Horimiya has like 4 episodes left. So it's like there's more episodes usually. From Neverland 2 episodes left. Reader Healer 3. Can't have more Reader Healer. Yeah, it's like 2 for Gubatani and so on. One Piece has like 1,000 episodes left. Yeah, it's like going to One Piece here, it's like a lot of it. But yeah, most of them are ending right. We're gonna do one of these. One of my favorite times, the preview. Look at all the trailers. Look at the new opening. Maybe tomorrow. Nah, I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. If I have time tomorrow, I actually might do it tomorrow. Yeah, on my live streams to talk about the different animes coming next season, right? But anyway, so this guy, yeah, we saw him just, Okay, let's go. But I guess like a new, something new bad happening, right? Probably. Man, what a lightweight he was, 69 kilograms. Yeah, but I'm just like, I'm a fat boy, I'm a fat husky boy. No, but I mean that guy wasn't that much shorter than me, but I weigh almost double his weight, right? So I was like 69 kilograms, man. That's like half my weight, man. Oh man, I should maybe lose weight. Nah, come on. I'm built like a dwarf, like a fantasy dwarf. Yeah, no, I'm built like a like a Lord of the Rings, I got that sizable body, or like a World of Warcraft, kind of. Okay, the card behind it looks very suspicious. I don't know. It's like a card behind them. Let's see if it appears again. That card is some kind of demonic. I don't know, man. We saw a car earlier, and that car is behind them, and it looks like it's kind of dark and might just be like whatever. It's like kind of in the background. It doesn't care, but I was like, I would love to see like a car chase fight scene, in kind of Matrix style. See, no, she's like looking at them, like, what's behind us? Come on, it's right there. No, these guys are so on. That's what I am smart after all. Yeah. Oh, obviously I am the brains after all of our team, yeah. But man, that car looks super suspicious. I can't go back to that afterwards. No, but it was like, what's behind? Oh, it's probably just like a random It could of course just be a way to not having to like overly animate the surroundings or whatever. But yeah, we have some victim here. Just call his phone there and it happened. Okay. I mean the other guy was calling too. Yeah, like it might be. Like she was like very depressing. That kind of hulkish. Yeah, you see more here. Not a very positive person, I guess. A lot of like Yankees here, yeah, and the Pompadour and okay, so what's gonna do now? Oh, look at this, yeah, some delinquent, I love it. It's a Beelzebub school. There we go. Oh, that's right. They know how we. It's probably Mega Mirror. He's like behind him there. Exactly, I knew it. I freaking called it, man. I knew it. I knew he was gonna be this badass Yankee boy, He's like the actual bad boy, yeah. They're like, what? You used to be a bad boy? Come on. I knew. I freaking called I knew it. I knew it was gonna be something that they're all afraid of him, right? Buckabee, hey, he did 1, he did 2, yeah. Like, come on, tell me, what is this guy about? Yeah. And he goes at the janitor. And she immediately speaks to him, yeah, because she's the most Yankee of the most. She's the most liquid. Yeah, shut up, janitor! Like, she's the most aggressive one, definitely. She definitely fits like one of these like one of these like aggressive Yankee girls, definitely. Shut up, janitor! Yeah, everyone remembers him. But okay, this might be a short arc. Maybe we can take it in 3 episodes. Maybe. Because half episode's gonna be them annoying him, yeah. Come on! Oh. It's got a dumbbell behind him, I like that, yeah. It's on Yankee school, they have like dumbbells on the street. Yeah. No, but like, why is that dumbbell at like this the random schoolyard? No, because these people are like, yeah, they're sort of kind of like, they're all training, yeah, they're all very, very aggressive people, right? So that's why I have, of course, they have that. Why not, right? I think they're shaming next season, right? Or is it, yeah, I'm gonna have the Rio of the boken, yeah. Pompadour man. We have the Pompadour man. But anyway, here we go. Now I get into the dirt here, okay. Yeah, really the dirt. So you can see some when they cry there at the dam. The dam of the damn people. Okay. Three people in some school, right? This guy seems way too indie. Yeah, this Yanto guy. Oh, let me talk to more about this. Like my paranoia is like, this guy's evil, right? No, but I'm just like, now he's like sneaking in there again. This guy has way too much screen time now. It's not like I know more, you know, I don't know. Okay, but now we go on to the I could see a storyline go with them not being involved. That's what I'm thinking. But then they're here. But no, but I mean, like, I could see, you know, like, okay, these guys are like the main bad guys, right? Of course. But what if someone else was a bad guy, also kill those people, right? I don't know. I mean, I could see it going a little bit that route here in the end of the. Whoa. Explain why it was so red though. Oh man, it's like, oh man, this anime, something, it's a very brutal anime, yeah, it's like, it's really short and it's insane then, okay, I was gonna feed him, clearly, What happens then if you eat, this anime, I think we saw that during the cafeteria thing, right, when he was like, you know, with the fire there. That was like probably what it kind of, man, this anime has some rough scenes, man. You know, I'm surprised in that sense, right? Because it does feel a little bit like it's almost more, you know, sane. Yeah, more like, I mean, of course, it's not like Berserk or whatever, right? It's not on that level of like brutality, but it definitely is probably one of the, if not the most brutal shonen. That's like, you know, a main shonen show, right? Because that looked, it's like, you know, crying tomato juice and everything, right? Just from the graphical thing, I mean. But yeah, of course, he transformed into something weird after he ate. Yeah, so the way they're gonna bridge earlier there. She's very happy with that. Yeah, no one thinks it's a good idea. She's now happy. Yeah, see, they're afraid now. She turned out Genki, right? Yes. This is exactly what we'll do with this. Oh, even like girlfriend or something? Yeah. Nice sister, yeah, okay. Or likes him, of course. That's like, you remember me, of course, that's a cute sister, yeah, okay. I guess she knows something then about the. It's like, oh, I know. Okay, here we go. She's has some freaky. Oh, I see some weird, very dark looking, menacing looking shop, definitely. Oh. Something is wrong in there. No, it is well done. And she's like, oh yeah, this shit is like, don't enter that shop, man. Well, there's like one location that leads to check out. Could of course be them again, right? Kind of similar to theater. Earlier. Somewhat similar to definitely. And also, like, I don't really remember, right? It's kind of classic. Oh, it's just... Man, this is like weird now. They pretend to be all happy. Yeah, but you're not just really... like, what are they doing? Yeah, it's gonna be great. Yeah, följa med sin syster maybe. I don't know, Neshan, yeah. It's gonna end with some kind of cliffhanger when you get there, and it's gonna be like some kind of... But yeah, definitely. We know he has a type, you know, the whole... Yeah, getting told... I had to really explain, of course, what happened to her, right? So... Well, sure. I mean, that, yeah. Might get finally some answers to his true backstory, we call it, like the full, fleshed out backstory. Maybe. I think it's gonna happen is it feels like they're gonna get to the place right just before the episode ends, right? Yeah, like they're gonna have this like build up now, talk about what happened to him in his in his past, and then we getting to that place, and then it's like episode ends probably. You know what I mean? That feels very classic, right? You just know what's gonna happen. That's like the last second is like, oh, and then I think they're really building up the kind of moment now. They're gonna go there and. Oh man. It's like... Yeah. Yeah, what about your Neshan, man? But, you know, it's probably gonna... Okay, yeah, but I think it's because he is... I think he's like, no, what if you guys get hurt, right? I think it's him, like, you know, he's like, no, you can't go there, you know, if you go there and you also get hurt, you know, I blame myself. I feel it's a classic thing, he doesn't want them, you know, like his best friends to get hurt too, right? So he's like, yeah, I will do it myself, right? In that kind of way. Doesn't want to have to live, you know, then with that failure once more, right? So, no, I have to go by, I think so, right, yeah. I have to go by myself. Which probably means that they will come there anyway and save him. That's what, yeah. It probably means that they will come and, you know, save him. You know, it feels like he pushed them away there because they don't want them to be in danger, right? But I think that they're probably gonna come and save him later, right? It feels like there's gonna be a thing here, you know. Well, he's walking into feels like a trap. Like it really, it's like a very, you know, ominous looking place, right? Yeah, but no one else should get hurt. I will do it myself, you know. And they're of course. Okay, they finally did before him, but... like, what do you expect? I mean, you said, yeah, of course they're gonna come and help me anyway. Like, come on. They're just gonna be like, yeah, you're right. We're not gonna help you, whatever, he's right. Let's ignore it. Oh, here we go. No one's gonna be the, yeah, you know, She's always like his. Okay, or maybe we don't. Next episode they might explain. I don't know if it's like maybe we'll explain her full backstory, maybe not. Hint into the full backstory, okay. But yeah, kind of crossing in the middle there, and the time limit is 14 done. But this place looks like it can be a demon anywhere. It's like everything looks kind of corrupted. The trees just kind of weird. I feel like it pop up, you know, like a monster from any kind of under every rock, right? Or like a purple river too. It's like purple dark river. Okay, it doesn't. Yeah, here we go. They're entering it. Okay, so what's gonna happen? And the whole place. Oh yeah, some weird. Well, this is kind of strange. Ah, it's a hammer. What is this weird thing? It's like some screeching, and it's like what? Oh, okay. Oh, this is probably what he did earlier, though. Well, this is probably the one. Yeah, this is the one he fed, right? So this is like another. Yeah. Unrelated, I guess, to this whole weirdness thing. To this, I'm probably unrelated to this weird screeching thing. There's like the. This weird mountain, but interesting because we saw him. The feeding probably interesting. We saw him there, and also because the tomato juice was coming right from the eyes and so on, and then we kind of see this thing having the mouth, but he has all that thing in his face, right? So. Yes, it's still there, right? Giving him that horrific, you know, viewpoint, like horrific experience, yeah, how he looks on. It's probably some market afterwards. I'm gonna wait for that, of course, after the ending. So, 1 second. Okay. But that was a gruesome scene, man. that was gruesome, and he was like, "Eat this thing." It's like, oh, it looked. But as I said earlier, though, I felt this anime, and I mentioned it in some comment that last year that when the fire scene, right, that was like, "Whoa, this anime is a lot more graphical than I think most other shonen are." Right. I mean, of course, you know, there are some other shonen that are very graphical too, and of course the whole like what's the shonen to say and so on. But I think it's more about like what's. The truth is, it's more about like what publisher to have. That's more important. Usually more important. It's usually more important. I think where they got published depends more how much it can be graphical. But anyway, oh, it's like some kind of stealing a. Okay, it's just kind of like an ara onation, I guess. I don't know. Oh, it's a joke. I put a joke now, but yeah, it's like okay, they save this lady's bag. Yeah, takes her to her place, right? Some food for them. She's a very like an Arara Onisha character, yeah. It's like no Basan Onishan. Oh yes, you young people, here's some. Yeah, get some food for their being heroes. What's the punchline, right? What's the punchline? This is the punchline, yeah. It was kind of weird. He kept you with his legs, to look kind of weird. Yeah, go to preview. Oh, he's back? The prison guy? The preview is kind of like, what? Oh, the preview has been. Looked at the guy and doesn't fit him. It's something with red arms. Grabbing. Interesting. It's not a bad guy. That's clearly then. But then the guy from the prison reappears. Definitely that guy. So the preview was very forthcoming with some characters. I like to see when she was getting all afraid, just like touching her. That's like I like this kind of detail here. Her grabbing her arms, being all like no, that's a good detail. Like this thing, she's like no, scary stuff is happening. That was a nice touch to it. But I mean, the episode, it kind of hints on stuff. Yeah, it's a lot of like build up, right? It's definitely like a build up episode where it's hinting to a lot of like, something about donation and something about this thing, and then it's like showing him, feeding him that thing though. So it's a lot of like build up, right? So I would say not the strongest episode. I don't think it's like necessarily bad, but it definitely is like starting a lot of threads into the bad guys and some of his backstory and so on. And again, maybe not. This will be resolved in 2 episodes, right? Probably not. If they're involved too. I guess they're kind of coming to the end, right? The next episode is probably like a massive action episode. I'm not that guy, right? It's like I have to have this action. That's the one way I watched, right? No, of course not. But I have to say that this episode definitely is like but it's very typical for show and anime. Right? You have like an episode every now and then which is just pure build up, and nothing really is like. It's just a lot of like, this guy might come, and then it's this guy, and we remember her, but it's like the dead brother. This thing is interesting, and then this thing over there. It's a lot of like, it's a lot of those like the hints, and basically it's a lot of like dark build up, right? It's just kind of like you kind of creating these all these small threads, right? For example, the backstory, a little bit of school, a little bit of the Yankee guys, and she's afraid of this place, and it's a lot. So it's like 10-20 new threads, right? They're kind of starting. So there's no way this is gonna be resolved in the in these 2 episodes. I mean, maybe this thing, of course, they're fighting currently, sure, but I mean, it's all the threads they're starting here. There's no way that's gonna be like fixed out, right? Like there's no way they can, it's like an I take a word for it, like a dark, ominous build-up, right? Like this in here too. I mean, it's like crazy, right? Yeah, it's like it's a very red scene, and like that. His anime has some dark, weird stuff to it, right? As I mentioned, it has some weird stuff to it. It has that, it has that going for it, right? That is quite the dork anime sometimes. But that's from my favorite scene. Yeah, it was a good scene. But it's like an omnibus. I can talk, man. Like an omen or omni, an omen, ominous. What can I? Omnious. Yeah. It's like dark omnibus waves. Dark omnibus. I guess that's word. I'm tired. Omnibus build up, right? That's kind of the episode I feel about. Yeah, it's like all of this, like, this is a bad thing, and remember the sister, and she's like dead, but like, maybe not dead because this is more like her, so he might be fine, maybe, right? It's a lot of that. Yeah, we see the time limit for that, and then we see your face kind of being shown, and I was doing an edgy with that curse in her face there, but yeah, like I don't know, hard to read the episode I think because it's like. This just really started, like it really did start a new arc with a lot of new info, but it's very like it's a lot of like it's like a lot of new info, but not like deep into something. It's my little bit there, a little bit of everything, right? But of course it's her being some kind of her time limit here. Is gonna die. That of course is important. This whole thing, right? And he has to do his stuff and try to rescue us. So yeah, of course. But they didn't really explain it though. You know what I mean? They didn't really explain it. It didn't like really explain it. It's just kind of like, this is for her, but we're not really explaining it. What it's about, right? So it isn't really like how would I say it? Like you have to wait. I mean, you know what I mean? You have to wait. Right? You have to wait to get that further explained, right? To kind of know what's actually going on, right? We need to watch more and get more. Yeah, but it's kind of like that. I'm just like maybe next episode I get the explanation what this thing is. But let's just see how he creates them. Interesting. Next episode probably is like an action episode. Next episode probably is gonna be this bad action. Be interesting zone though. You can empty, right, and you have to transform everything with the war there. Even the ceiling and everything was transformed into this weird fleshy bone thing. Yeah, it's like a weird entering. But as I said earlier, I was like, this like entering the lines. Then yeah, like I said earlier, this is entering a trap, right? Because the whole ground looks cursed, the tree looks cursed, everything in this area looks very, very cursed. It reminded me a lot, one of the games of Neo, right? And I played Neo, but Neo 1, Neo 2, but there's a lot of areas in Neo 2 where you can like, it looks beautiful, it is all, peaceful and nice, might still be enemies there, right? And then there are other areas in Neo where it's like, okay, now it's like some kind of weird, bloody flowers, and the tree looks menacing, and everything looks like it's gonna kill you, right? You enter, you're like, where am I? That kind of feeling. It's like, I probably should enter over that gate, right? Especially in Neo 2, because they added this mechanic in Neo 2 where you kind of, you go into something, right? And it becomes like the yokai demon realm, right? So it's even more enemies, and it's even more, I'll say, the stronger enemies, and you can't regain your key correctly, so on, right? So the whole area is like kind of condemned or kind of cursed magic, right, in the whole area, until you defeat a specific demon that has like the ruler of that realm or whatever, right? Sometimes it's very easy, sometimes very hard, sometimes an actual boss fight. But anyway, yeah, I think that kind of felt that. They kind of entered this like, if I go over this step, then I'm entering the realm, right, of the demons. But actually, it's very similar because, again, Neo has those stages where it's like I'll say it, but like half the stage is like a nice, beautiful meadow, right, and the other meadow. But then you go over that line in the meadow. There's like this like dark hellish realm, right? And then you go back again, it's fine. So it really has that kind of, or it's like a cut line somewhere, and you usually discover it, and you're like, looks the same. But it's like, oh, the demons everywhere, and then you go back, oh, now it's just nice, and it's like a tree or So definitely remember that. It felt to me similar. Yeah, you're entering the demonic, but just in the way it works, because I think in a lot of other animes or whatever gamings, you have like, here's human realm, right, and then you enter like a demon realm, and it's like back. But the demon realm is not an actual Makai world, an Isekai world, another world, right? You might be able to go back and forth like in Bleach or whatever. You can go back and forth between heaven, hell, and Hoshimondo demon world, basically. But in this anime here, to some extent, I think about it, similar to Neo with yokai thing, is that it's more like a curse thing, right? So you enter like the school can basically be a demonic realm, but only the school, and you go out again. And also similar to kind of similar, I guess, to Persona 5, right, in a sense, right? In Persona 5, you have these palaces, right? Kind of like these evil people's conscience, right? Creating this like demonic, crazy world, right? So this school is actually like a demonic place because the sensei is a bad person, right? Or this bank is a demonic place because the bank owner, whatever, he's a bad guy. So you kind of have that like in the subconscious, the other world, right? In Persona, the other world. The other general world has different zones that are like really bad because someone is like manifesting their evil desires, right? So similar way to that, like you kind of, it's like it's safe as long as you don't enter the specific area, right? So as long as you don't enter the bank, you can actually be outside the bank and it's perfectly fine. But then you enter the bank, and then it's like suddenly it's like hell on earth, right? So that's kind of similar thing there, kind of that metal, manifestation of evil magic, right? So I feel it's like definitely a red line there between this Japanese, like the Japanese yokai kind of belief of like this place is cursed, right? More than this theater is cursed, right? This shop is cursed, or whatever. Right? This school has been destroyed by people. So that the school ground there has demons, right? And something like that, definitely. But anyway, that's really good. So let's see, I guess with Horimiya, with One Piece tomorrow, and have the maybe that. I don't think it's One Piece tomorrow. Yeah. I remember that myself too now. I don't think it's One Piece tomorrow. I think One Piece is delayed for some reason. I should probably make a video about it personally, or at least post about it, because I'm very forget. Before I even forget it myself, yeah, because I was like, oh wait, yeah, I don't think there is One Piece tomorrow, which is very unfortunate because it's in the massive flashback, right, the best flashback. But I think One Piece is delayed for next week. It's a manga either there, so it's also delayed. But anyway, yeah, that's good. Yeah, so probably.